the coronavirus. That has a lot to do with body language. Because as you saw, when we sneeze or when we cough, we immediately get our hand into the face. Throughout the day, touching our face is one of the gestures that we use most frequently. And the main reason is this is a high sensitive area of our body, and when we touch ourselves, we can feel ourselves, and that gives us the information, yes, we exist. And that is why it is not easy to just give up that habit. The same is with greeting. When we see another person, very often we stretch our hand to shake hands. And that is a very old motion. It is not a new invention. Number one, it gets us so close that we even touch each other. That reduces distance, and we level out the hierarchies. And so we can talk, we can communicate on the same level. Thinking of COVID-19, the coronavirus, all of that is not a good idea. First of all, you have to be conscious about your motions towards the face. You have to be conscious when you stretch out your hand to another person. And number two, find a replacement gesture. For instance, put your hands in your pockets. Always when you realize, oh, my hand goes towards the face, put your hands into the pocket. And when you see another person approaching you, put your hands in the pocket. Even from a distance, the other person realizes, he reminded me of not shaking hands. And then there are alternatives, like the elbow greeting. I'm sure you've heard about it and you've seen it. Or another one is just touching the inner side of the food with the other person. I'm sure you will have a blast about it because everyone will smile. We are so not used to that motion. And number three is the sneezing. The sneezing is kind of the hardest thing because it happens so quickly and our brain isn't able to think about it. And that is why we have to try to be conscious about it and use our elbow. That is the only motion that you can keep even after coronavirus disappeared.